It has been months, and it seems like things are being quiet with regards to Wendy Williams' whereabouts. But we all know that a high-profile celebrity like her would not be away from the limelight for far too long because recently, Kevin Jr., Wendy's son, revealed that her mom suffered a life-threatening experience once again. You might have remembered those times when everyone was talking about Wendy and Kevin's divorce, the relationship, what led to their separation, those people behind Wendy's sufferings, and of course her physical and mental health condition. But many of you might be thinking about the headlines the past few weeks about the TV personality, especially after she was seen out and about already. Rumors were going around about Wendy filming for another show as well, so why is Kevin Jr. starting to worry about his mom once again? Not only is her current health condition worrying for his fans and son, but there might be something more serious going on with her these days. Some are saying that she's even nearing death. So what could have possibly caused this, and what exactly happened to her? A lot of things happened to Wendy in the past few years. Come on, we've all witnessed what a whirlwind her relationship and life was. Her divorce was a disaster. Kevin Hunter and his mistress did Wendy dirty. For sure, you've heard about the stories of how Wendy and Kevin ended their years of marriage. There were even some speculations before that Kevin let Wendy suffer from her illness and tolerated her alcohol dependence because that way he would be able to control her and do anything that he wants with her money. That man is pure evil, but he did everything just to get as much money as he can from Wendy. Yeah, I know, he was once part of the Wendy Williams show, but if it were not for Wendy, people would not even pay attention to him. Besides, we're only talking about him until this day because of the things that he had done to Wendy. Additionally, another thing that Wendy faced last year was her battle with her bank. As some of you may remember, Wendy was denied access to her own money because the bank claimed that they have grounds to believe that Wendy is not of sound mind. Apparently, the financial guardianship and all those legal issues drained her and she spiraled down from there. Kevin Jr. was also hinting that Wendy's team is using her unstable health to exploit her. People did that to her already. Many of Wendy's fans only wanted for her to have people that will actually support her, yet here she is again, facing the same trouble with those around her. As I mentioned, Wendy's health has been suffering for a long time now. She was even brought into rehab for her alcohol abuse, but now those people who were supposed to help her get through her addiction are taking advantage of her by encouraging her to drink. So are those reports about Wendy getting out of the wellness facility not true? Or maybe she really was out of the facility already, but it doesn't mean that she's all good and well. Kevin Jr. is now worrying about his mom and how this could worsen her health. As much as Kevin Jr. would like to help, it seems kind of impossible on his part because those who are responsible for Wendy's guardianship are all tight-lipped with Wendy's real condition. Many people are now starting to wonder if Wendy is already going through the same thing that happened to Britney Spears. That story was also so sad and tragic. Imagine feeling like you do not have control of your own self, choices, and decisions. That would have been devastating for most of us. Okay, let's talk a bit more about what happened between Wendy and Wells Fargo just to get the full picture of how this situation affected her so much that it even threatened her life according to her own son. Last year, Wells Fargo froze Wendy's account because they categorized Wendy as incapacitated person. The bank also made a petition for Wendy to have her own financial guardianship. Now, this was just a summary of what the news are telling you about, but there is more to this. Wendy's legal team revealed something interesting about Wendy's former financial advisor, Lori Schiller. Thanks to Wendy's lawyers, it was exposed that Lori lied to Wells Fargo to make it look like Wendy is incapable of making sound financial decisions. But before we get deeper into the video, if you love Wendy Williams and want to know more about what's going on in her life these days, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel right away. I will always keep you posted about the latest and hottest tea about Wendy and your other favorite celebs. Let's now get back to the video. It was also revealed that Lori was fired by Wendy because of improper conduct. I mean, none of us would want that to happen to us, right? She worked for her money and it was just absurd not to have access to it. Not only is it frustrating, but also really worrying because it's possible that her bank worked with Schiller to get more money from her. This also made headlines online as a restraining order was filed against Wells Fargo by Wendy and her team. Indeed, it was all unfair. She even called out Lori and Wells Fargo directly in this statement. But even though it does not make a lot of sense, in December of 2022, Wells Fargo won and attorney Sabrina Morrissey was appointed as Wendy's financial guardian.
And when I began asking questions about my money, suddenly Lori Schiller has got no response regarding my money. I want my money. This is not fair. And Wells Fargo has no questions and answers with regarding my money. This is not fair. And Lori Schiller and Wells Fargo have this guardianship petition about keeping me away from my money. This is not right.
Kevin Jr. was immediately cut off from Wendy's wealth. He was even kicked out of his apartment because he can no longer pay for it. Kevin Jr. addressed this before, saying that his mom was really supposed to buy the apartment for him to stay in, but then the divorce happened alongside the rehab and the issue with the bank. Because of this, Kevin was led to believe that this conservatorship and the people responsible for this are allowing and even encouraging Wendy to drink. Kevin Jr. gave an exclusive interview with The Sun where he shared his sentiments about his mother's physical and mental state because it is continuously getting worse after the guardianship was put into place. This is Wendy's manager, and according to Kevin Jr., he called him to warn him about Wendy's condition. Selby was also the one who informed Wendy's son that Wendy was in the hospital. None of the people from Wendy's guardianship even say anything to him. Come on, he has the right to know about his mom's health. At that point, he knew that Wendy is still not well even after all the reports about her getting better already. He knows that these people are only taking advantage of Wendy's weakness by exploiting her and making her start on her projects already even though she's still not completely well. This sounds all too familiar. It was like the same thing that Kevin Hunter did to her. According to Kevin Jr., in my opinion, that should not be a priority at all, and whoever has been hired, they're taking advantage of someone who needs to get better. Kevin also mentioned how he made an effort to actually keep Wendy away from alcohol when she lived with him in Florida last year. Kevin Jr. is not in a place to decide for his mother, even when it has something to do with her health. He was shut off by those who are working behind Wendy's conservatorship. Ever since Wendy confirmed her Graves' disease, we have seen a lot of clips where she was having a hard time walking on her own. But because of the stress brought about by her divorce with Kevin Hunter and all the drama that Sharina Hudson has caused her life, as well as her mental health issues and legal battles, her health continues to decline until now. What's weighing on Kevin Jr.'s shoulder is that Wendy might die before people take her situation seriously. Kevin Jr. added in his interview, "I know the rate that she uses alcohol isn't like a normal person. It's gone to a point where it could be fatal." Come on, it will be impossible that the team behind her financial guardianship do not know anything about her drinking problems because, admitted, that issue is known to everyone. They have the power to give Wendy the treatment that she needs, yet they're allowing her to suffer continuously. Obviously, they have their eyes set on the prize and want to make as much money as they can while Wendy is still under their control. Kevin Jr. also recalled that when Wendy left rehab last year, she was already signing contracts. That means she has no time to really rest. Even Wendy's management was responsible for her health issues because they could have prioritized her well-being over the projects that she has lined up. But nope, money is always more important for these people, so they just push Wendy on doing so much until she can't anymore. Once I heard that she was agreeing to stuff around her rehab, I thought, well, okay, they are taking advantage, said Kevin Jr. Do you guys think that Wendy is still in a grave situation and like what her team and management is trying to make it look like? Thanks for watching, don't forget to check out these videos.